Everybody needs a sweet old auntie, right? Having one, it just would be nice. 'Cause everybody needs a sweet old auntie, right? So welcome to Auntie's Advice. Well, hello everybody, and welcome to Auntie's Advice. If this is your first time being here, please like, comment, and subscribe to my channel. And to all of my new subscribers, thank you all so much for joining the family. And of course, to all my nieces and nephews who have been here with your auntie for the long haul, thank you all so much for your continued support. And to all of the members of Auntie's Advice, thank you. Know that I love you. Okay. So I just came out here to just spill a little bit of tea. Many of you all have probably already heard this story, but for those of you like myself who are just hearing about this for the very first time, say it isn't so. Okay. So this article is dated actually February. Now I've never seen this before. This is my first time embarking, like seeing this story, okay? But it is about Lisa's ex-husband. Now, we all know that Lisa is with Sojaboy. Allegedly, the two of them got married. Don't know whether or not they're still married or not. Just best, I'm talking about something totally different. Let me take my glasses off. So anyway, as I was saying, we know that Lisa is with Sojaboy, and that, and we have watched their relationship play out on screen. She has not been a fan favorite as far as I am concerned. And so, this story here we're going to be reading. When we first were introduced to Lisa, she indicated that she was in a relationship that had its ups and downs, and that, there appeared to have been some, alleged abuse in the relationship. And so I wanted to share this story because I thought that it would be interesting to find out what really happened. Now, I have not read the story. This is going to be the first time that I have read this myself or heard about this information myself. So let's go ahead and dive in. Let me clean my glasses off just a tad bit. Okay. 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 So it says before the 90 days, Lisa Hamme and ex-husband car chase, crash, and arrest details. Okay. So of course, again, this is by Asa Hawks, who always getting the story. Okay. So it says the new season of 90 Day Fiance Before the 90 Days looks to be chock full of aspiring social media influencers, rappers, models, and relationship coaches. Twitch streamers and actors looking to boost their careers with an appearance on one of television's most popular franchise. 52-year-old Lisa Hamme from York, Pennsylvania doesn't look to be any of these things. Instead, she appears to be a prototypical example of an authentic international love looker that helped make the 90 Day Fiancé franchise so popular. That's some bull. She wants to help him with his career. He is already, Sojaboy has said multiple times that it's his job to come here and be famous. Lisa was acting like a 16-year-old teenager meeting her favorite celebrity, okay, from when we met her from day A. So for them to say that Lisa is just a typical, no, I ain't here for that. Don't understand that. Excuse me, y'all. Can't relate to that, none of that. All right? But anyway, let's keep on reading, because maybe they just trying to give her the benefit of the doubt. This was posted in February, so maybe they just did not know, okay? So it says that she also has another tried and true characteristic from some of the franchise's most memorable cast members and that she is not one to avoid dramatic confrontations into her relationship. So it says, we see Lisa confronting her Nigerian rapper Sojaboy about his interactions with female fans at a club, basically trying to control him and run him. Get rid of the effing 2-bit whores, get it straight. Lisa yells at Sojaboy in the clip. Sojaboy remains calm as he responds, but I'm not your husband yet. So basically they're going through all of this stuff that happened that we've already seen, and basically we just don't want to even talk about. So I'm going to skip over that, and we're just going to dive right into what the allegations are about this car chase and all this kind of stuff, okay? So it says the dramatic altercation between Lisa and her hubby played out over an entire weekend in August of 2016. It says the two got into it, and this article is coming from sarcasm.net, okay? It says the two got into a fight on Friday, during which I guess her ex-husband James reportedly inflicted minor injuries on Lisa and busted the windshield of her car. James was cited for harassment by the police, allegedly. After a long weekend, Lisa reportedly confronted James on Monday about the windshield, and he may have overreacted a bit. He says it ain't fixing sugar honey iced tea or paying for anything. I'm not, he's saying. I ain't paying for sugar honey iced tea or paying for anything until you keep your big mouth shut at the hearing on Wednesday, he allegedly said, according to the arrest report. Okay, so it says Lisa says that James then flipped her out of her chair, pushed her down, and threw her against the wall, causing her minor injuries. Lisa yeeted out of their residence, then drove across the street to a church parking lot. James was apparently not done arguing his side of the debate, so he got into his Pontiac and drove across the street, where he began to chase Lisa around the parking lot. During the chase, Lisa was reportedly on the phone with a 911 operator, and she stated that James was highly agitated and yelling out the window of his Pontiac Grand Prix that he was going to her. Before police arrived on the scene, James crashed his Grand Prix into a metal lamppost and got stuck. As you might expect, he was less than amicable when officers approached him. The very angry James was reportedly yelling as he informed police she effing did it. James eventually put down his flamethrower and admitted he was chasing Lisa after the argument and crashed into a lamppost. He was arrested and charged with 2 counts of attempted simple assault, making some threats, and reckless endangerment, criminal mischief, and harassment. He was booked into the York County Prison with a $50,000 bail. The court appearance on the upcoming Wednesday that James was referring to. Wait a minute, what? The court appearance on the upcoming Wednesday that James was referencing in his argument with Lisa was actually unrelated to the windshield incident. The couple were scheduled to appear as part of an appeal of a summary harassment convictions from a previous incident. James also had a pending drunk driving case at the time of the lamppost incident. So it looks like she also has, it looks like if you include her recent name change to Fatima Lisa Renee Umar, Lisa has had at least 4 different last names according to online records that I was able to find. I assume this means there is at least one more ex-husband out there. She also has at least one child, a teenage daughter. What the freak? So let's unpack this, right? Okay, so we've seen Lisa act a complete butthole. And she said that there was some things that went on between her and her husband. Now, bitch, they saying that this is a second husband, allegedly. And that I guess Sojaboy is her third husband. And so they say that the argument ensued at the house, and then, he flipped her off the chair and all of that kind of stuff. But the way we saw her on 90 Day Fiance, she was basically flipping her own self out of a chair. Running out, I'm leaving, and got the chair screeching on the concrete outside when he was talking to his friends. Every time they was sitting there, she was having an incident with the chair. I ain't saying it didn't happen. I'm just saying that she seems like she got a tumultuous relationship with a chair bitch. Because every time we've seen Lisa, she has been just sliding chairs across the room and running out and acting like, I have been, as many of you all know, I have also been in my own domestic relationships where things have just absolutely gone horrible. I have had to do restraining orders, go to court, put protective orders in place and some more stuff. So I absolutely know what it means to go through and be in a bad relationship. So in no way will I ever blame the victim. However, is she a victim? The thing about it is, if you do not heal from those kinds of situations that may happen in your life, you end up projecting that onto other people. And what we have seen from Lisa, this gives me a little bit of insight on Lisa, because see, they often say that hurt people hurt people. And I don't know if Lisa is doing what she's doing because she is a hurt person. And so she's hurting Usman, aka Sojaboy. She wants to control him. She's very confrontational. She's aggressive. She's all of that stuff. And no, that does not give anybody a right to put their hands on you. But from the last episode that we watched with Sojaboy had it up to here. Here was this man who was compromising with her and really trying to avoid a confrontation, trying not to rock the boat, could not, obviously, communicate with her because he was, going to his different friends and having his different friends try to communicate to her that she was ruining his career. And it's really unfortunate because that should be something that, as a man, he should be able to communicate those things to her. But it just seems like he can't do that because she's just the type of person, she gonna be right. And when you meet those people that's gonna be right, no matter what, thick or thin, until the end, they're going to be right about a situation. It's hard to communicate with them. But it really got down to the point where Sojaboy was like, look, I'm telling you right now, if this is how my life is going to be with you, if I am going to be a prisoner in this relationship, then I don't want to be with you. And it kind of snapped her into reality. However, she put the cry on. Oh, did she not put the cry on? Did she not make it appear that, something was now wrong with him? Because remember, she had made a comment and she said, that man, okay, that man, not Sojaboy, not Usman, not my fiance. She said, that man is not the same man that I married. That's heavy. You can interpret it any kind of way you want to. But that was very heavy because now all of a sudden he's that man. This is that man that you used your good, hard-earned American dollars to fly out there to see. This is the man that you proposed that you want to be married to. This is the same man that you were just screwing in a hotel room. But because he decided that he wanted to go out and to do, be with his friend and have a conversation with his friend. Now all of a sudden he's that man. You got to watch people that start using pronouns instead of a bitch's name. Because now all of a sudden I'm a pronoun. That woman, her, she. Yeah, okay. This explains a lot to me. This explains a lot. Again, as I said, I am not advocating for domestic violence. I think it's disgusting. I've been there, done that, and I understand the hurt and the pain that you have to endure, especially when you are a parent and you have children. Luckily, when I was going through the stuff that I was going through, my daughter was very young and barely remembers any of it. And that is the reason why I decided and I chose at that time to get out of that, because I was like, I cannot be in a relationship like this, because if I stay in this, I'm setting a horrible example for my daughter. And I do not in any way want her to believe that this is love and this is how you manage love and this is how you love. No, 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 no. So anyway, this is the end of my review. I'm hoping that you all enjoyed it. As far as I was concerned, the article was too long. It really did just have too much going on. And I just was like, I'm not going to be able to continue to keep reading all the way through this. You understand what I'm saying? But this woman now, they saying that this woman got, their husband is her third husband. Seems like she got a pretty bad track record as far as I'm concerned. But anyway, y'all, that is the end of this review. Thank you all so much for being here. Again, if you have not already done so, please hit that thumbs up button, like, subscribe, share this video, and more importantly, subscribe to the channel and make sure that you hit that bell button so that every time that I go live, you will be notified and you can be the first one out there, boo. Okay? Love you all to pieces, and y'all have a fantastic night. Bye, y'all.